You know, the one gift I have, with all that being said, what you just said there, is I have the ability to see the end before the beginning even begins. I saw myself walking across the stage at 191 pounds, because that's what I had to get to get into the door. I saw myself 6 months, a year later, wherever it's gonna take me to do it, I saw myself walking across that stage, getting that certificate of graduation from Buds. And I was able to be there at 300 pounds. And that feeling, that I was nowhere near that feeling, I was able to put myself there 1,000,000 times every day. And that feeling of like, my God, that is gonna feel amazing. That's what made me suffer. That's what allowed the pain to be real and say, this is worth it. I wanna feel for this next 18 months, it took me 18 months to finally become a Navy SEAL, to finally, just get through Buds. 18 months, it's 6 months, it took me 18. That's what woke me up every morning, was I'm gonna put myself through this much pain and suffering for a few seconds. That's all it is, a few seconds of joy. And it's so worth it, man. That's what people don't get. So I'm able to put myself at the finish line, even though I have no finish line, but at the finish line of an event before I even start to say, how are you gonna feel at the end of this?
If you want to truly become successful, you need to go out and find what exactly you are truly passionate about and pursue that with relentless force. You're going to want to make sure that whatever it is that you truly love, you try and achieve the highest accolades as you possibly can, so that way you can get the most out of whatever you're doing and the most out of your life. Because when it comes down to it, you are your biggest priority in life. No matter what, you need to make sure whatever you're doing is best for you. And you need to make sure that whatever you're doing is healthy for you and enjoyable for you. And where you can get the most growth and knowledge and maturity is what you should constantly be pursuing, so that you can improve each and every single day and become a better person day after day, contributing not only to a better life for you, but a better life for overall society. And that way too, that you're enjoying every bit of your life, so that way you're not constantly drugged down doing stuff that you can't stand to do on a day-to-day basis. And you're just in a constant loop of joy because you love what you're doing, you love where you're at, and you're just having a great overall life because you decided to follow your heart and do what you love on a day-to-day basis, and constantly make sure you are happy and in good wellness and health. And that will be when you truly achieve success, by constantly being happy and overflowing with joy on a day-to-day basis.
Once you transform yourself, and even though I'm not running from myself, I'm constantly facing myself. I'm constantly battling myself. I'm not running from them anymore. I used to, but now I'm constantly battling them. So now what happens is, once you get to a point in your life where you're able to be on a podcast or be on a TV show and tell everybody how f***ed up you are, I will answer any question you want about me. Anything I did, anything bad, good, ugly, I will tell you. When you get to that point in your life, that's where your real journey begins. And you no longer have to have a small victory to keep you going. You now realize what your purpose in life is. And you realize all this is just part of it. But at first, you need all these different tactics to keep you going, because you haven't figured it out yet. Once you figure out that you're in a race amongst billions of people that live in this world, you're in a race by yourself. You have a purpose, and it's your purpose, not everybody else's purpose. It is your purpose and only your purpose, and it's your race. So then you're like, hey man, I'm doing my thing. I'm doing it to the best of my ability. What's next? The most important conversation you will ever have in your life is the one you have with yourself. You wake up with it, you walk around with it, you go to bed with it. Eventually, you're gonna act on it, whether it's good or bad. That's why the whole thing about this book I have is about you. It is about you. It's strictly about you finding who you are. So many people die, live 100 years, never know who they are. Never know who they are. You have to look in that mirror and know there's so much more in here, man. Because I can literally right now be a 300-pound guy spraying for cockroaches still to this day, if I did not look in that mirror and say, there has to be more to this. This can't be it. And then willing to go into it, dive deep into it, and give all I have to find it. That's what all that's about. One of the keys to my success in life was I was able to see myself at the end of a very difficult task before I even started it. When I was 297, out of shape and afraid of water, I was able to see myself at graduation as a Navy SEAL. But as time went on, I kept on getting rolled back to day one, and every day got longer and longer. So what I had to do was I had to take this big chunk and make it small. So I became the master of the one day that I was living. We have to do that now. We don't know when the end is coming to this. So we got to master that one day. It may keep on getting pushed back day after day. If you master that day and want to be harder and stronger, You'll figure it out. Stay hard.
Thank you all so much for watching the video. If you haven't already, please hit the like button. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel and throw down in the comment section below what you thought of this video.